Have you ever caught yourself smiling on the outside while everything inside you is falling apart? Sometimes depression doesn't show itself through tears, but through silence. You go to work, reply to messages, say, "I'm fine," but you feel an emptiness no one else can see. Have you ever felt that? Sharing might seem difficult, but maybe someone will read it and realize they're not alone either. Depression doesn't scream. It fades. You don't feel like doing anything. Not because you don't want to, but because your energy is gone. It's as if the flame of life slowly went out. Have you felt that? As if nothing makes sense anymore? But it's not laziness, it's deep pain. And it needs to be embraced, not judged. You sleep, but you wake up tired. You take a day off, but you're still exhausted. This tiredness that never goes away. It's emotional, and almost no one understands. How many times have you had to fake energy when all you wanted was to disappear? Your body is screaming, and you're not weak because of it. You're just overwhelmed. Looking in the mirror and not recognizing yourself. Feeling like you lost the connection to who you once were. Depression doesn't just make you sad, it steals your identity. Have you felt that way? As if your essence had dissolved? That's one of the cruelest sides of depression, but you're still there. Even if hidden, you are still you. Simple things like taking a shower, replying to someone, getting out of bed, feel like marathons. It's not drama, it's an invisible war. Depression drains what once felt easy. Have you felt guilty for not being able to do the bare minimum? Know that just being here now is already courage. You're strong and don't even realize it because you're worn out. You breathe, walk, talk, but inside you feel dead. That feeling of emptiness is real. It's not made up. It's not drama. It's depression taking over where your brightness used to live. Have you felt like you're just existing? That your soul went silent? Say it in the comments. This space is here for that too. Maybe you don't even look in the mirror anymore. You are so beautiful, but you can't see yourself. You are strong. Get out of that bed, wash your face, and rise. No one judges you more than you judge yourself. Depression feeds that cruel inner voice that says, "You're not enough. You failed." Have you heard that inside you? That self-judgment hurts more than any external criticism. But you deserve to learn how to treat yourself with kindness, even now. Smiling became a shield. You smile so you don't have to explain. You smile so people won't worry. But inside, the collapse is happening. Have you used your smile as a mask? Maybe it's time to let it fall, just for today, and allow someone to see your pain without running from it. You lie down, but you don't rest. You close your eyes, but your mind screams. The insomnia of the soul is different. It is not your body that can't sleep. It is your heart that can find peace. Have you spent entire nights trying to silence your thoughts? Healing begins when you stop fighting them and start listening. Your body hurts. Your stomach tightens, your back locks up, your head throbs, but the tests say everything's fine. The pain is real, but invisible. Have you felt that? Depression manifests in the body when the soul is already saturated. Listen to your body. It's trying to say what you can no longer put into words. In reality, depression isn't physical pain. What's hurting is your soul. Heal your soul and you'll be happy again, like you were before. You avoid people, stay home more. Go quiet. And people say it's a choice, but it's not. Isolation is often a desperate attempt to protect yourself. Have you felt that? Like the world is too loud and you no longer have the energy to engage? That's not weakness, it's silent survival. You don't feel anything anymore. Not pain, not joy, not anything. This emotional numbness is the body's defense against overload. Have you spent entire days in a blank state, as if you were just waiting for time to pass? That absence of feeling is a scream from within. Avoid asking for care. The depressed mind distorts everything. It makes you believe you're worthless, that no one cares, that you have no purpose. Have you heard those thoughts inside yourself? They lie, but they repeat so often, they start to sound like truth. Right here, if this has happened to you, it could be your first step in breaking the illusion. You feel guilty for not being able to react, for not getting up, for not being productive. But how can you react when everything inside you has shut down? Comparing yourself to the strong ones only hurts more. Have you judged yourself too harshly for something that depression is preventing you from doing? You are not less because of it. You are just wounded. The thoughts don't stop. Repetition, memories, self-criticism, a loop that never ends. And no matter how much you try to distract yourself, silence brings everything back. Have you experienced that kind of internal noise? Talk about it. Sometimes naming that noise is the beginning of true silence. You look at your life and think, I have everything, but I don't feel well. And you feel ashamed. How do you explain that the emptiness doesn't depend on achievements? Have you felt guilty for feeling low, even in moments that should be happy? Depression doesn't follow logic, it invades even the places that seem to have peace. Look at your life and see how many people would love to have what you have, to be who you are, and yet you can't see your own worth. You're very special. Some days you start to wonder if you should even exist. Not because you want to die, but because life has lost its color. Have you ever felt invisible, even to yourself? Existential doubt is not madness. It's pain that hasn't found a way out. But your existence still carries meaning, even if you can't see it right now. You postpone everything. You tell yourself you'll do it later, and when you don't, you punish yourself, hate yourself, silently destroy yourself. Have you fallen into this cycle of paralysis and guilt? That's not laziness. It's depression stealing your strength. And you can get out of it, one step at a time, with compassion instead of punishment. You don't want to die. But sometimes you think about disappearing, vanishing, just not existing for a while. Have you ever wished for that? Not to end your life, but to end the pain of being alive. That desire doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. And the fact that you're re-listening to this message already means you retrying to come back. You will get through this. I'm here to help you heal that pain. You want help, but you can't ask for it. Maybe because you don't know how, or because you're afraid of being judged. So you suffer in silence, but your body speaks. Your soul screams. And maybe now is the time to let someone hear it. This video is a safe space. If you feel like it, write in the comments, I need help, and we'll be here to listen. If you saw yourself in any part of this video, take a deep breath. You are not broken. You are wounded, and every wound can be healed, even the invisible ones. Depression is a coward. It hides behind smiles, responsibilities, and silence, but it is not stronger than you. There is a higher power that lives inside you, and all you have to do is call for it, and it will appear, and you are not alone. I've been in that dark place, and I only started to climb out when I stopped fighting alone, and held on to something greater than my pain. You can call it faith, God, hope. But what matters is knowing there is a light waiting for your return. Tips to climb out of the emotional pit. With faith and action, talk to God, even without words. It can be through tears, in silence, or just saying, help me. I can't take this anymore. God hears even what you can't say. Write down what you feel every day, not to understand it, but to release it. Pain needs a way out. Get out of bed. That's it. If all you manage today is to stand up and breathe, that is already a miracle. Make that a victory, not a burden. Read a psalm, pick anyone. Read it out loud as if you were feeding your soul. Start with Psalm 34-18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Stay off your phone for 50 minutes. Just you and God. Look up at the sky. Close your eyes. Say everything that's suffocating you. or just sit in silence. God understands even your groans. Listen to music that makes you feel something good. A melody, lyrics that lift you up. Avoid songs that drag you down even more. Ask for help, even if it feels small. Say to someone you trust, "I'm not okay." That sentence might be the key to your way out. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these pains hit you the hardest today? Write it here in the comments, even if it's just one word. Subscribe to the channel. Here every day, you will find real support, truth, faith, and a voice that reminds you that you still matter. Share this video with someone who's struggling on the inside. You might be the channel of healing in someone's life. Just by sharing this video, you'll already feel better. Trust me. And if you haven't watched it yet, go watch the previous video. Your nervous system is screaming for help, and you're not listening. Don't give up. You're so much more than this pain, and this phase will pass too. You are special. With love and faith, Elena Gray.